Hi, I'm Cassidy Jasperson, and this is my presentation about technology's role in education. My personal philosophy about technology in the class is that technology is a great way to enhance learning, but should not take the place of the teacher. I'll be teaching elementary school, and the theorist I chose to connect with my philosophy is Barbara Coloroso, and her main motto is that kids are worth it. She believes in interdiscipline and just always doing whatever it takes to help individual children and get them the help that they need. Technology in and out of class. So in class use, I would use technology in centers, in whole class instruction by using like the smartboard, and then individual programs if students have access to iPads or Chromebooks in the class. So if I had those accessible in my classroom, students could get on individual programs at their desks. So I wouldn't use technology for my daily homework, but I would probably just assign reading and do reading logs, but I would also have audiobook resources accessible for kids who maybe aren't motivated readers or need an audiobook. And then so for students who are absent, if they're absent for a long period of time, I could voice over a lesson on PowerPoint with activities and like instruction if they're absent for like a long period of time and they're missing something important. Web-based resources. So the two I picked that I like a lot are Just Books Read Aloud and Khan Academy. So Just Books Read Aloud I like because students can have stories read aloud as they read for free and they don't have to purchase audiobooks. So if there is a child who does need audiobooks but can't afford it at home and the school doesn't provide it, they can go into this website and they have just about any book. And then Khan Academy I like because the problems are explained in a simple way and it's extra practice for the students. So if they do need help at home with a concept. And then alternatives for students without access is that anything I do teach, I'll have printed resources so that it levels the playing field and students will always be able to have resources even if they don't have access to the internet at home. Parent communication, my views on that are that it's critical in elementary classrooms because the students don't really have that independence and over their grades. They can't have all the responsibility on their grades because they are young. And so tools that I would use for parent communication are blogs, classroom websites, and weekly newsletters that I'd email. And I put the link to me and Maggie Dauma's parent communication blog that we did, and I really like it. That would probably be my first choice of what to do. And then alternatives for parents with limited internet access would be sending home a printed weekly newsletter with students so that the parents still know what's going on in the classroom. How technology enhances learning. So I think that technology enhances the interest and is engaging, and it provides far more opportunities in traditional learning for the students and the teacher, because the teacher can do online grading and it's faster, it's more efficient, it's better for research because you have just more access to different information as opposed to one textbook. And it empowers students. Students can make their own presentations, do their own research, and stuff like that. So some of the standards I chose that would cover that are that students will select and use appropriate technology or media to communicate with others with guidance and support. And students will locate and use print and digital resources with guidance and support. And then the ISTE standards would be the first, creativity and innovation, the second, communication and collaboration, and the third, research and information fluency. And that is my presentation.